Okay. Okay. Hello everyone. Extremely sorry, I was having little bit of technical issue. Okay. Hi Archana. Hi Ragini. Hi Anita. Hi Deepa. Thank you so much guys for joining, and thank you so much for understanding my situation. Hi Subulakshmi. Okay, so yeah, I don't know why my internet was acting weird suddenly. Okay, so yesterday we had a little bit of poll, you can say, on my page. Hi Rani. Hi Khurshid ji. Hi Nishu. Thank you so much guys for joining. Just a second, let me open this live in my another phone so I can see. Okay. Okay. Hi. That's great. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Rani. Thank you so much, Hina. Hi, Priyanka. Hi, Namrata. How are you guys doing? Hey, Shraddha. Thank you so much, darling, for joining in. Okay, so yesterday I posted on my page like what would you like to see, like decoupage of mixed media, and lot of you guys choose this decoupage thing. So I thought uh, let's go with decoupage. So as you know, I do have this decoupage paper. These are my own handmade paintings, and I converted them into the decoupage papers. Hi Monica. Hi Rashmi. Hello guys, how are you doing? Okay, so I thought why not to make something using these decoupage papers. So before that, I'll just give you a quick view how this decoupage paper looks like. Okay, let's open it here. So these are the designs which you got in these decoupage papers. So these all are my handmade paintings. Hi Shweta. Hi Shaili. Hi Sarah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much guys for joining. I don't know why I'm not able to open live in my another phone. Just a second. So I can see your comments. Okay, there you go. Okay, got it. So my video is clear, right? And also let me know, am I audible to you? So these are the designs of my paper. So this is how it looks like. On each paper we have one design in three sizes. Sorry, in two sizes, basically small one and big one. And for inspiration project you can check out my YouTube channel. Also Rani made lot of project using this decoupage paper, which I am absolutely in love with. So this is how this decoupage paper looks like. You can also check out her page. So over there you can see how she made projects using these decoupage papers. And I have this set here which I have used, so I'm not going to ruin this set. I'll just keep this set aside, and we will work on these designs, I mean from these designs from these papers. And what you can do, okay, what you're saying, Rani? Yes, absolutely, Rani. The projects which you made, I am absolutely in love with. Thank you so much, Monica. Okay, thank you so much, Rashmi. Thanks a lot. Okay, so now see, and also you can use the cover page designs as well. Here you can see I have used. So I'll just show you quickly. So this is what I have made using the cover page design. So this is small, you know, you can convert it into the fridge magnet. Or thank you so much, Shraddha, thanks a lot. And you can also use these cutouts in your mixed media projects as well. It's not necessary that, you know, you have to make only decoupage paper, decoupage project. You can also make use of this in your decoupage, sorry, what I'm going to say, okay, you can also make use of this in your mixed media projects. Thank you so much, Akansha. Thanks a lot for joining, dear. Thank you, Monica. Oh, thank you so much, Rani, for so much of your hearts. Okay, okay, Ragini, this set cost 300 rupees. So in 300 rupees you will get 6 designs, and also on each page you will be having two sizes of this one design. So you can convert, you can make these coaster, you can use this design for coaster, and this one for your bigger project. I have like, see, like this project you can make. I do have one more. Okay, look at this. So this is how you can, you know, use these designs to decorate your stuffs. So today I'm going to show you very basic decoupage technique. This is you can say along with mixed media I have made, and this is proper mixed media. Okay, so I do have these MDF boards with me. Okay, I do have one more. So look at this. So this is what we are going to make today. I mean, not exactly same, like kind of a similar. What you are saying, Monica? Hi, you can get in touch with me. I have these papers plain in lot of JSON. Okay. Okay, do message me personally so I can check it out. Thank you so much, Monica. Thanks a lot, dear. Okay, so without wasting our further time, let's get started. Okay, and I also wanted to show you one more design. These are new molds which I got. So look at this. So just in case if you want to purchase, you can just connect with me. Thank you so much, guys. Just in case if I miss any comment, don't worry, I will reply you after the live finishes off. So because see, in screen sorry, in screen I'm not able to see all the comments. So yeah. Okay, so let's get started. And today I'm thinking to use which one to use. Let's go with Buddha. What you say, guys? Oh, Deepali, this emoji is too cute. Okay. Hi Jinu, thank you so much, dear, for joining. Okay, so I'm thinking to use this design today. What you guys say? Shall we go with this design, or shall we go with Krishna one? I do have Krishna one. Where is that? Okay, I'm waiting for your answer, guys. Let me know which design to choose. This one is my personal favorite. I do have painting of this. So it's a big size painting. Okay, so I'm waiting for your response. Lucky, these are decoupage papers, and I'm going to show in a while like how you can use these decoupage papers. Okay. That's great. Okay, thank you, Akansha. Thanks a lot. But I'm confused in between these two. So I'm thinking like, see here I have used this one. So why not to go with this one? So that's great. Two are saying Buddha, one is saying Krishna, another is saying girl. Guys, don't confuse me. Let me know or I'm already confused. Okay. Okay, then let's go with Buddha. Let's keep this aside. Keep this aside here. Okay, so I have two MDF. So let's go with Krishna and Buddha as well. So those who are saying Buddha, they also don't get. Okay, so which one? Let's go with this one. This one is quite big. Okay. So see, I do have two MDF. One is in square and another one is in rectangle. So we can see. Let me see, this one will go nice here on. Okay, let's go with small one because my base is small. So first take out the, and if you want you can prime your surface first, like using gesso. So I'm going to use chalk pen directly, so I'm not going to add any gesso or Okay, for this I'm going to use this one. Ekta, yes, these are printouts, but these are not normal printout. These are this taken out on high GSM paper. Okay, let's go with this one design. And now see, in decoupage you can make decoupage using anything. It's not necessary that you have to have napkin or paper. You can also make decoupage using your magazine papers as well. In magazine also we have a lot of nice designs, so you just take it out and use it. So on this will look nice, and on this will look nice. So now see, we don't want sharp edges. Hi Shilpa. Hi Shraddha. Okay, what you're saying? Inky Pinky Ponky. What was that? Inky Pinky Ponky? I don't know. Okay, so in decoupage we don't want sharp edges. So for that, just because these papers are of high GSM, so just tear it out. And if you're working on napkin, then you can just apply water and tear it off the excess part. So when we tear like this, it will help to blend into the background, because we don't want sharp edges, as I said earlier. So just cut it, tear like randomly. So here I don't want this white thing. So this is how it will look here. Okay, and for this, let's what you are saying, Anila? Okay, sorry. What is it going on? I don't know what is Inky Pinky Ponky. Okay. Thank you so much, Jyotirmay. Thanks a lot for joining. Deepa, just message me after this live and I will tell you everything in detail. And guys, please don't advertise yourself. You can do it on your page. So this place is only for learning thing. Okay, so I think that is done. Let's remove this part as well. And you can also use these in your art journaling as well. So just see how many, sorry, just take out the excess. Okay, that is done. Okay. Yes, Lucky, you can use anything. That's what I said. Decoupage is a fun technique, and you can use anything like magazine cutouts or any decorative tissue paper, or okay, little bit more from this side. Okay, so this is how it will look. We can also use like this. So it's not necessary you have to use like this. You can also use like this. So let's go something like this, and I need decoupage. Okay, for decoupage I am using this Mod Podge, and this Mod Podge is very cheap in price, so you can also go with another Mod Podge which is available in the market. Okay, so for this I'm using brown chalk paint. And you can also, as I said earlier, you can go with the, okay, where is my palette? You can go with gesso first, but here chalk paint will work as a primer, so that's why I'm not using gesso. So just randomly apply chalk paint first here. And again, you can go with any kind of chalk paint, not necessary the brand which I am using, that only you have to use. There are a lot of chalk paints brand available in the market, so you can go with that. Okay, what is going on? I'm extremely sorry if I miss any comment. I will definitely answer you after the live is finished. Okay, and in this we have multicolor, so let's go with another shade. Which one to use? Let me check out the shade. Okay, we have this shade here, you can see, so let's go with that. Okay, and it's not ready to come off. Okay, and as you can see, I am not worried about the strokes we are getting here, because see, we just want a layer of paint, and after that we're gonna do stenciling and everything, so don't worry about the plain strokes of brush. So just randomly cover your base here. Okay, that's it. See, our base is done, and now we will adhere our decoupage paper. First, just give it a dry. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. What you are saying, Tanuja? ये कौन सा color you? These are chalk paints. As I said earlier, I'm using chalk paint. Actually, chalk paint, they just stays on the base. They don't get peel off like acrylic paint. They tend to get peel off. And now I'm using my Mod Podge from Fevicryl. Okay, Ekta, these are MDF bases. And now I need, just a second, I need a brush. take a dry brush and first I will apply, I will adhere this here. So give nice layer of Mod Podge. And just add this here. So now see, we don't want any bubble or cracks in this. So just take out, you can also use this credit card if you have. Okay, here let's cut it out. Okay, so this will help us to not get any bubble or cracks, or we will have nice plain look. So see, likewise. And now you can see here we have very sharp line, and now we have to work around this image so that it will not look that we have pasted something. We need to give it a finishing look. Like here you can see in this, you won't be able to see like this image is pasted on this. So that's the look we need to give here. Okay, that is done. So for if you don't have this kind of plastic thing, you can also use your old credit card if you have, or something that is hard enough to press. Okay, so what lucky this is not Mod Podge, this okay, this is Mod Podge. See, this is a Fevicryl Mod Podge in gloss. So you can use this Mod Podge over the image to seal it. So this is the Mod Podge which I am using. You can also go with a normal glue, just dilute it with a little bit of water and you can use it. Okay, so that is done, and on this let's add this design here. Okay, we have decided to add like this. Okay, so again add this Mod Podge. Just in case if you don't have Mod Podge, just go with the normal glue, dilute it with a little bit of water to have little runny consistency. So just press this design, just press this design here, and so see, this will help us. Okay, so look at this. So this will just do, okay, what's going on? Okay, so guys, so many of you have question like how I print this design. These are not normal print, what you guys say, these are not normal prints. These are taken out on high GSM paper. So you can see these are like 140 GSM paper, I guess, and on glossy sheet you have to print. And this I print out from local store, local printing agency. From there you can, if you have your own designs, you can take it out. Okay, so now we need to work around this around the edges, because see, we don't want to look it like this, so we need to cover it up. And for that, again, I'm using this stencil. I just love this stencil, so just give a little bit of room here. Okay, just keep your stencil like this, or Just keep your stencil like this. No, this will look nice. So just play with your designs, whatever stencil you have, you can use that. And now I need texture paste. Okay, does it matter that the Mod Podge is glossy? No, it doesn't matter, because see, after that I'm going to stencil over it. You can also go with matte finish Mod Podge if you have, but I don't mind using this one because I'm going to work over this. So yeah, Nitu, this stencil is from Expression Craft. See, so just find whatever you have with you. And now see, while doing stenciling, we need a little bit of stenciling on this portion as well, because that way it will blend into our background. So just apply like this. So we need to blend this decoupage design into the background, and for that we are doing stenciling. You can, if you have a normal, say, ground texture paste or any embossing paste, you can use that as well. So don't limit yourself, just use whatever you have with you. Okay, so here we got. Thank you so much, guys, and thank you so much for being with me. Okay, so just remove it and look at this beautiful thing we have here. Oops, that's okay. So we need little bit of stenciling over here as well, this part. Now let's keep this here. Keep this here. Okay, and rest part is okay, nothing to worry about. Okay, so now see, this is how it's looking as of now. What is this material? Please tell me. Nitu, this is texture paste. See, this is texture paste, and for gluing these I am using I use this Mod Podge and my own decoupage papers. And this is normal plastic knife, you can get it anywhere, guys. Or just in case if you don't have plastic knife, you can also go with this kind of a spatula which we have in our this, I don't know, this stainless steel spatula I had. So when I was absolutely beginner, I used to use this one. And also with cake we get this kind of plastic knife. You can also use this portion. So for spreading texture paste, you can use anything. Just make sure that it is flexible and it is straight, or what you guys say, like this kind of a thing. Okay, so any question? I hope everything is clear now. I have Twinge is the name of brand for texture paste. What? Okay, which? Okay, this is a mixed texture paste, and I do have another texture paste. Let me show you guys. Okay, so this is camel texture paste. It is for 570 rupees, and this one comes around 550 or something. I don't remember the price, and it's not mentioned over here. So yeah, you can use any texture paste, guys. Or I do have DIY texture paste video. Just use baby powder, Fevicol and acrylic paint, and your texture paste will be ready. I will give you the link in once this live is finished. Okay, and on this, let's go with something different. Let me find some texture paste over here. Okay, so I have this ground texture paste. In this we have very fine granules. So apply Mod Podge first and then apply texture paste. What you are saying, Tanuja? Yes, Tanuja, if you don't have texture paste, you can go with clay as well. I show you, right, the clay thing, which, okay. So see, likewise also you can make. It's not necessary that you have to use texture paste only, and we can also use some ground texture paste, or just add rangoli and Fevicol, and your paste will be ready likewise. And now here, see what I'm going to use, this ground texture paste, and that is also, I'm not using any stencil. Now here I'm just going to apply it like this. So see, we just want to hide these edges. Okay, thank you so much, Sirisha. Thanks a lot for joining. Okay, here. So I'm showing you very say basic Mod Podge technique here today. But there are a lot of techniques which we can incorporate with this Mod Podge thing. And just apply it little bit over this as well, because we don't want sharp edges. So just randomly here and there. Absolutely my pleasure, Tanuja. Hope everything is clear with you. Just in case if you have more doubt, just message me. I'm just one message away from you guys. So whenever you feel like, just message me. Okay, so here little bit. This is ground texture paste which I am using as of now. So when we use texture paste or say stencil in decoupage technique, it will be like mixed media. So basically, what is mixed media? A lot of people, they are quite confused in the concept of mixed media. Mixed media is not like that you have to use lot of embellishment. Mixed media is like in one project when we add more than two mediums, like say watercolor or acrylic and oil paint, that will be also mixed media. It's not necessary that we have to add lot of embellishments and 3D embellishments in mixed media. So just add here. So see, and now you hardly see where is the cut out. Okay, what you guys are saying? मैम अपने पिक्स पर भी decoupage कर सकते हैं what? Yes, Tanuja, absolutely. That's what I said, dear. You can use anything. It's not necessary that you have to buy professional decoupage papers or decoupage napkin. You can use anything. I think Shraddha have made her own what okay, Shraddha had made her own decoupage thing using her own photo. You can check it out on her page, and it's available, I guess, over there. Anushri, in this I have used what was that, Emsil, and wait a second. Okay, I have used this molded. So just in case if you don't have molded, you can use Emsil as well, or any paper clay if you have, you can use that as well. Or just in case if you don't have anything, you can use frames like these. Just add your photo and add this frame over there and it will be done. So there are a lot of technique, guys. There are a lot of technique. Just try to explore and find your way. Okay, now let's give this a try little bit again. Yes, Monica, absolutely correct. That's what I said. I get lot of queries like what is mixed media and why it is necessary to use embellishments in it. So that's why I clear it out. In mixed media, it's not at all necessary that you have to use lot of embellishments. Okay, so now it's dry, and now what we will do here, see here we are seeing lot of white thing. How can we make ground texture paste at home? By adding, yes, by adding rangoli, and even if you have fine sand, you can use that. Like here, see, I have this rangoli, so this is kind of a fine. So just mix it in your Fevicol, and your ground paste or your granule texture paste will be ready. So again, you don't have to invest much in your thing. Okay, so now here we need to cover this. Okay, Naisargi, this is that stencil is from Expression Craft. Itsy Bitsy also have that kind of stencil. Even I think Mudra also have that kind of a stencil. So this brick stencil is very common, my chalk paint is almost dried. Okay, and now we need to work here. So just use small brush and just take little deep and try to blend this. Just take little bit of water. We don't want sharp edges. Okay, here. What you are saying, Nirakshi? Can you show some project where you have transfer photos? I don't have that project with me, but I have one project which I made using my photos. See, this is the thing I have. I will try to make one project using photo transfer. So yeah, so likewise you can make project. Okay, thank you so much. Thanks a lot, Nina. Okay, so just take a little bit of water here and add it here. So now see, what I am trying to do here is I am just trying to blend this Krishna decoupage paper into the background. So first we need to cover it here, and you can see the sharp edges over here. So just apply paint using dabbing technique. Okay, I missed some of the comments again. Okay, thanks a lot, Shraddha, for handling. You're such a darling. Okay, so just here. So now you can see I have covered it almost all this stencil portion, And now, thank you so much, thanks a lot. And now here see, this texture paste was already in brown color, so I'll just add little bit of brownish shade over this, and then we will move on to our highlighting process. So whatever image you are using, just make sure that you use a similar kind of a paint shade, so it will look like blended into the background. Just little bit here and there again. Thank you so much, Sarah. Thanks a lot for appreciating. A little bit here and there on the peak as well, so that we will have blended look again. Okay, what you are saying, Apurva? When I try to do stencil work with texture paste and after drying I put paint over it, why does the white paint of the paste come to my design? Because maybe you're using water based texture paste. Just try to use the another texture paste which we have in the market. Don't use water based texture paste, because when you apply color over it, it will react with the paint. Ma'am mentioned some paper earlier. Okay, yeah, okay, so now that is done, and now here I want little bit of more color shade, because I feel it's not looking the way I want it to be. So I'll use little bit of say, let's see if I can use this one. I don't have green shade, I don't know. Okay, I do have green shade. Okay, now I'm thinking on how I can make it look nicer. Okay, so let's go with this. I'm just going to apply the sprinkle mist just to enhance the look of the paper. So just cover your paper and spray little bit. Okay, little bit of this, and then just okay, just blend this here, because we don't want sharp edges. Okay, and now spray little bit of water so that this color will move. So look at this. So this is how you have to play with your colors. Little bit of more here. Okay, now okay, what you're saying. Okay, so something else is going on, and again cover your image and spray little bit here, and again dilute this color using water. So this way your color will move into this stencil part, as you can see here. Apply very little bit of water, we don't want much water. So look at this, almost done. Look at this. Oops, I got paint on this. That's fine. Okay. Okay, so now I'll just give it a try. And just remember that we are working on this MDF panel, so just distribute your heat little bit. Thank you so much, Monica. Thanks a lot, dear, for joining, and thank you so much for your lovely support. It means a lot to me, honey. Okay, so now that is done. So you can see I have little bit of splatter on this decoupage paper, but it looks like Krishna just had Holi, you know. So that's okay. And now let's dry this one as well. Thank you so much, Kia. Thanks a lot. Rupali, I am making decoupage on MDF. Thank you so much, Hina. Okay, so now you can see it's looking very matte finish, and you know the colors are a bit dull. So now we will just enhance the whatever texture we have added over here. So on this I'm going to use white gesso using using dry brush technique. Okay, so for that I need dry brush. I don't know where my brushes are. Okay, so just take a dry brush. Jyoti, I use Expressions Craft, but you can use Crafty Scrapper also have, and also I do have these art anthology. So there are a lot of companies. Yeah, also Lindy's have. So there are a lot of companies who have this kind of color splash. So these are basically dye base color splash, not splash. Okay, here I need to make some room. Now I am taking dry brush. Okay, if you don't have color splash, okay, if you don't have, you can also go with the wait, I'll show you. You can also go with this kind of a color inks. These are very vibrant inks, guys. You can use these. I use these to make abstract painting. So see this kind of color inks we get, and these are waterproof. So if you use this kind of a color inks, your project will be safe, So, and there are 12 colors in it. So yeah, you can use this kind of a color inks as well. So again, it's not necessary. There are a lot of options available, guys. Just look around. So now I'm taking white gesso, and on dry brush just apply it with light pressure. So see, again I need little bit of gesso on my brush, and with very light pressure. You don't have to press the brush on it. Just so look at the difference here and here. My gesso is almost dried, so just apply this gesso. You can also apply metallic paint if you want. So just in round portion, like round moment, you can see here, apply it. Oh, thank you so much. Thanks a lot, Sudha. Thank you, Shraddha. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Monica. So look at this. Here a little bit. I need little bit here. So you can add like however you want. Look at the effect. Isn't it looking like, you know, the Krishna is coming out of the wall? Crackle wall, not war. Okay. So look at this. And just apply little bit on this paper as well, just to give blended look. So whenever you're working on decoupage, always remember to blend your image into the background, otherwise it won't look nice. So I think this is almost done. So look at this. Yeah, Shraddha. If you fly on the wall, I will be the one who run like hell. Okay, so see, this is the look. And now we will move on to this. And now here, see, we have very nice dark shade. So on this I'm thinking to apply where is that? I'm thinking to apply metallic paint. You can also add a metallic over here, just in case if you want metallic look, you can go with that. But I think it's looking nice to me, so yeah. Yes, Ekta, you can make trays as well. This technique you can apply on anything. And now here we have nice granule texture. Oh, thank you so much, Jyoti. Thanks a lot, dear, for your lovely comment. And now you just stay here, and here I'm taking metallic on dry brush again, and just with light pressure apply it. So see, like this, with very light pressure. You don't have to press the brush. And let it go onto the image as well, little bit here. So see. Okay, what you guys are saying? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Rani. Thanks a lot for your constant support. It really means a lot to me. And thank you so much, Shraddha. You guys are such a darling, seriously. So see, and just go onto the image. Thank you, Nina. And if you don't want metallic look, you can again, likewise, here I have applied white gesso using dry brush technique. So you can go like that. You can apply white gesso as well. But since in this Buddha we have very nice color theme going on, so okay, so a little bit here. So I think it's done. Just add a little bit of color more here. and try to choose, coordinating shades with, whatever your decoupage image is. Thank you, Soumya. What you're saying, Ekta, ma'am, what did you apply at last in Krishna coaster? Okay, where is that Krishna coaster? This one you're saying? Thank you, Smita. So see, thank you, Vani. Thanks a lot. So see, this is how these both decoupage projects are done. And now once it's completely dry, you can just seal these projects using, mostly I use this is fixative. So it says that for pastel and charcoal and pencil and all stuff, but mostly I use these to seal my project, because see, we have used these what do you call that, color splash and all, and when it tend to react with water, so it's very necessary to seal your projects always. You can also use varnish over this. So here I have used matte finish varnish, so you hardly make any difference here. What you're saying, Ekta, will this video be deleted or will it stay? It will stay on my page, and I will also upload it on my YouTube channel, just in case if you want last live videos as well. They all are on my YouTube channel, so you can check it out. So I think hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and again I will show you these pages one more, those who have joined late. Where are those pages? Okay, so here are the pages. Here are these decoupage papers. Akriti, there are a lot of varnishes available in market, but I like Brustro one, so I'll share the link once this live finishes off, so you can check it out over there. So in my decoupage paper I have 6 designs, as I said earlier. So these are the designs. So on each paper you will be having 3 design set, one design in 2 sizes. Yeah, that Ecuador also, I also have heard that, but I never use that, so I don't know about it. So yeah, okay, so I think those who have more questions, just get in touch with me and I will be there. I'm just, as I said always, I'm just one message away. So yeah, thank you so much, Nupur. Thanks a lot. Thank you, Rani. Thank you so much. Thanks, Shraddha. Thanks, Monica. Thank you so much, guys, for being here and supporting me. Khushbu, you can just message me. These decoupage papers are available with me on my page. So yeah. Thank you so much, Monica. Thank you, Sarah. Okay, so I'll take your leave, just in case if you have more questions. And okay, I forgot to tell you again, these papers are not only for decoupage. You can also use it on your mixed media project as a focal point. So don't limit yourself, just explore and try your new techniques. And yeah, can we make a similar photo with personal? Yes, of course, Smita, you can make it. Okay, so I'll take your leave and I will be back with another session soon. Till then, bye bye, take care and happy creating. Bye, love you guys. Bye bye. Thank you so much, Khurshid ji. Thanks a lot. Thank you, Monica. Love you so much, guys. Ekta, yeah, sure. What you're saying, can you share the link of design from which you do? Ekta, these are not downloaded. These are my handmade paintings. So these are my own handmade paintings, and lot of guys ask me to make decoupage paper, and for that only I have printed these. So these are not downloaded from anywhere. These are my own handmade paintings which I converted into the decoupage sheets. Okay guys, thank you so much. Thanks a lot guys. Thanks a lot for your support. Bye bye, take care and happy creating. Bye.